Welcome, my dear Geminis, to your weekly reading. This is for the week, the 22nd of August to the 28th of August. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming in for you for this week. I'm going to start off with your oracle cards because this just gives us a nice core message, a nice lay of the land. And then I'm going to clarify further with the tarot, which gives us more detail and more insight. Just remember, if the messages that come through don't resonate with you, I don't want you to worry, Gemini. It just means that it's not meant to be your reading at this time, and you can go ahead and look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs as they could have more relevant and more applicable information. Okay, look at this. Whoa. Interesting week coming up for you. Right, the first card we get is a risk with the joy guides. So, that's quite an interesting thing. It's like, take a little bit of a risk, but it's coming through with the joy guides. So it's about having fun with it, about enjoying it. So we know that there's going to be something coming up in this week, but there might be a chance and a possibility where you need to take a little bit of a risk, step outside the comfort zone. Okay, so of course this is not going to be a huge dangerous risk. We're going to do so. It's going to be like a calculated risk because you've got the protection here, and you're going to be assured that somebody's going to be there for you, catching you. So it's not like you're just going to jump off a cliff and hope for the best. Nothing like that, Gemini. This is a calculated risk, but it's a feeling of getting out and stepping out of your comfort zone. Then we've got a transition happening. So when we hear the word transition, that's exactly what it is. It's about movement, change, things going from one state and moving into another state, okay? And we're wanting this to happen naturally with ease and grace. So we're just going to look with the tarot, we get more understanding and more insight in what this transition is for you. With the belief card is quite a strong card. It's the number 11, okay? Because if you think of it, Gemini, with everything in life, whatever we go through, whatever we kind of hoping for and working on, it's really always underlined by belief and faith. So this is coming in quite strongly. So it could be to do with this transition. It could be to do with this decision. This could be related. Sometimes we get one core message that comes through and everything is related, and sometimes we get various messages for the week. So once we pull our tarot, we'll get a further idea, and we know now there is a decision to be made. It could be to do with this transition and this risk that you're going to be taking, but what we do see that this decision is going to be your decision. You're going to be making the decision. People might have different opinions, different ways that they want to sway you, but at the end of the day, Gemini, you're going to be taking the decision that works best for you. Right, so let's go ahead now and clarify everything with the tarot. So we're going to start off with the risk card. Let's see what we can get with the risk card. We have got the King of Cups, Two of Wands, Death and Rebirth. Wow, that's a very strong card. And with the decision, we've got the Seven of Cups. Right, so we're going to start right at the beginning with the risk card. Okay, so we've got this lovely, I love the risk card because when you take a risk, there's going to be transition, right? So we kind of know this is coming in. So we've got the King of Cups energy kind of clarifying that, but we're going to pull a little tarot just to get an additional clarifier and an additional message. Too many cards there, guys. So let's see who or what is this King of Cups? The Lovers. Okay. Right. So, guys, for me, this is a very, very interesting risk kind of that's happening here. First of all, I'm going to tell you honestly, it could be really in a romantic situation with a partner, or meeting a new partner, or it could be in a work situation, because the Lovers could represent both. But with the King of Cups, and what I love here, this is the energy that is kind of coming through for you to channel when this opportunity comes in. But it's definitely about a leap of faith here, Gemini, stepping out of your comfort zone. It's not going to feel so comfortable. And King of Cups energy comes in. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of the card. This is saying, comes through and says, listen, Gemini, it is going to be a little bit of, it's going to be a little bit of uncomfortable, whatever this transition and this risk is, because you're coming out of your comfort zone. So the best thing to do now is just to kind of sit with it a bit. Meditate, sit with it, work with it, see how it feels. Okay, the operative word here is feels. This could be like, Gemini, maybe you are headhunted, okay? This is random, okay? So it's not going to, of course, it's not, this example is not relevant for everybody. It's just, I just want to give you the energy of this scenario, guys. So you are in a job and you like your job, okay? You're working well, things are going well, and you headhunted to a much bigger company, a much bigger job, much bigger everything. But you are so content and safe where you are. This card is coming in saying, listen, you are able to take this risk, but the big thing is see how it feels. Because obviously, honestly, Gemini, if this transition feels too big, then I'm going to say don't do it. Don't do it. But if it just feels like you're too much in your comfort zone, you're too familiar, and you might be just putting the brakes on a great leap, okay? Because once we take a leap, then it's new people come in, new opportunities, new finances, everything changes. So just this energy is like, think about it. Don't do anything rash. Make sure that you're making the right decision for the right reasons, and that you're not holding yourself back. And the Lovers is just telling us this could be a work or a relationship scenario. Right, then we have this transition card coming in. So we know there's a transition that wants to come in this week, Gemini. It's telling you it might feel like a risk, but there's this transition that wants to come in. It's like letting go of something and moving on to something else. And with the Two of Wands here, the Two of Wands lets me know that you actually have been thinking about this. It's maybe, you love your job. I'm going to go back to the job thinking, okay, guys? You love your job, but you think, wow, what would it be like if I moved to another company, if I worked abroad, if I moved on? You think about it at times. It's not like this is a new thing for you, Gemini. This is something that it's not a new thought, something that you've been thinking of. Okay, and we definitely have something coming in. There's something with this Page of Cups. There's going to be some kind of sign, some kind of message coming in, and it could be huge, it could be small, but the sign is coming in this week. When I say the sign, it could be you get a message from the headhunter. Are you looking for a new job? You get a message from maybe another company saying, we've got a vacancy, would you consider it? Some kind of message is coming in, the feelers are coming out. There's going to be something, and it's positive. It might be a bit of a surprise, but you have been thinking about making this transition in whatever area in your life that this resonates, guys. I'm just using a work scenario, but this could be anything, right? It could be you wanting to relocate. Maybe you live in a big city now and you want to move to a coastal town and just live in a little cottage by the beach. It could be anything, okay? So please take it as it resonates. Right, then we've got this belief card, and with this belief card we've got clarified death and rebirth. We've got a change. We've got this transition. We've got death and rebirth. It tells something wants to shift for you, Gemini. Something wants to change. Something wants to be let go of, and something new wants to come in. And let's see if we can get another idea about this with the death and rebirth card. I love this card. I mean, I know for a lot of people it could be a little bit frightening, but I love this card. So you've got the Seven of Cups twice here. And when I get the Seven of Cups twice, it tells me, honestly, you have been thinking about this for some time, okay? Now, this week, something comes in. Like I said, it could just be a small thing, like somebody just phoning up saying, oh, did you see there's a beautiful cottage for rent in this little coastal town that you absolutely love and adore? Did you see that there is this job that's become available at this most amazing company that you've had your eye on, right? This Seven of Cups energy twice now tells me this is not new for you. You've been thinking about it, dreaming about it, pondering about it. How would it be? How would it happen? So now, this week, some energy comes in that, like I can see, it could be the smallest thing or it could be a big thing, but something comes in and it's going to start pushing you to bring the Seven of Cups energy down, okay, into the actual world, and to start thinking, right, maybe it is time for me to make a decision, take a calculated risk. Okay, so let's get one more card here on the Seven of Cups. The Sun, Gemini, positive, happy, most positive card of the deck, happiest card of the tarot deck. Okay, it does tell us very nicely that this transition, this change, this death, this rebirth, letting go of the old, bringing in a complete new, is something you've been thinking, pondering, and dreaming of. Time is the time it's going to probably come that you're going to make a decision, because something's going to come up that's going to kind of push you to start really bringing Seven of Cups energy down and to make a decision, letting go of the old, bringing in the new, and you've got a very positive outcome. Lovely. Very positive reading. Right, Gemini, let's go ahead and pull one more card for you just to see an additional energy message from Spirit for the week. And we've got the Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. Isn't that beautiful? See how that all resonates? This is definitely about you kind of bringing in all this dream energy. That's like, okay, enough of the dreaming, enough of the wishing, enough of the wanting. Bring it in. Be very present this week, because there's a lot at play here. A lot at play. And I don't think it's something new. I think it's something that you've wanted for some time. So take it in the area of your life that it resonates. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, dear Geminis, please go ahead and give it the thumbs up. Just lets me know that you like this kind of content. You can also go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already done so, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm wishing you all the most wonderful, wonderful week and sending lots and lots of love.